Driving with Zachary and Kramer.
What's up, guys?
There you go.
How are you?
Pretty good, guys. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me on the show.
Yeah, it's nice having you on. Look at that race car in the back. I think it's sexy.
Hey, we call it the ugly duckling.
Why? I love
Hey,
that orange.
hey, I know. We just because it's the silver wing and white car and
I
stuff
get it.
like that.
What happened to the other one?
It's in the trailer, but it's broke right now.
Oh, you broke it? What'd you do?
Didn't crash. Just something broke on the mounts, and we can't run it right now. It's
Oh, I was wondering.
That's a lot better than being upside down.
no, definitely.
You-
Definitely. I've done that quite a bit in the past. So.
Yeah, that cost expensive, man.
So far, knock on wood, this year we've been
Yeah.
pretty lucky. I haven't broke too much. I think a radius rod and a couple other things. But
You've been fast though.
We've been pretty good. Slowly figuring it out. You know what I mean? But
I say for being in what your 8-time racing this year.
I think that 8 races.
Something like that.
Something like
You
that.
fucking you got it like you never left. I'll say that.
I mean,
A lot of people are mad that you always start up front.
that's not that's just average points, and I'm not winning races. I'm kind of just
Staying there, but you're doing it right.
Been top 5, you know what I mean? So I just been getting kind of lucky with the starting up front thing. But the bad thing is, I'm starting up front. I've went backwards. So you know what I mean. That's the only problem. Not too far,
Right?
but,
Yeah, you're never like too far. What I mean, you don't. I don't think you've ever been past top 10, top 15.
No, I have
Yeah?
DQs.
Oh,
when
yeah.
I blew the motor up in the 8K, and then I broke Bobby's motor in 4X.
You look good night driver.
Cams broke in both of them, and then
I think Johnny had the same problem in his.
a couple people's been having problems with not just cams, but the spud that hooks into the cam for like the power steering,
Oh,
and fuel
okay.
pumps breaking. But
Oh,
yeah,
janky shit.
you'll have that. It's racing. It's racing.
So I guess what started? I mean, where'd your racing career start?
I mean, honestly, not too far from here. Obviously, this is at the Fremont Fence Company, my family business. But actually, right down the hill from here, old Bub Weaver, Paul Weaver's dad, had a go-kart track. Right down here by the sand
Yeah, I
docks,
remember
by
that.
the waste plant. It was an old pond they
I think I remember.
drained down by the river. But anyways, me and my cousin Corey was probably like 7, 8 years old. We'd ride our bikes down there, and we just go down there and help them guys with the track, and they eventually just be like, all right, boys, they had some old beat up go-karts. We'd go out there and play around. Paul would go out there, race with us, you know what I mean, pass us, let us pass him type stuff. But I think officially started racing go-karts, I was probably like 12 when I started going to like Little Indy,
See, dude,
Great
I missed that
Lakes,
racetrack, dude.
Great Lakes, Martinsville was
I
still,
never
they
got to
was
race a
going.
Little Indy.
Little Indy, Great Lakes, Martinsville. We used to go to like Cridersville, State Line.
State line's closed now.
Yeah, we used to go to a lot of places, but I did that from when I was 12 till I was like 14, and then I ran dirt trucks because you couldn't. 305s had an age rule.
Right.
You had to be 16, I think, back then. But so I ran the dirt truck for a year. Had fun in that. Didn't win any races. I actually ran second quite a few times. Was good in it, but never won a feature. It was rookie of the year in it, I think. And then I think that was 2000. That'd be 2000, probably 6 or 7, I think. So I think I started racing sprint car in 2007. No, it was 2006. Yeah, 2006 was when I started 305s.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
that's just kind of a little bit of the
Right.
beginning of it.
Yeah, I miss Little Indy, dude. That's where I raced when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that and Great Lakes, and now they're both gone.
Hey, I won a lot of races at Little Indy.
Yeah?
Won a lot of races there.
I remember I raced Paige Polyak at the time.
Hey, she raced with us.
Yep, and
It
I
was-
ran her over.
Yeah,
Ran her over.
no. Hey, she won a lot of races there too.
Yeah, she always brought that mini sprint. I had to do.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, she was like my first crush when I was at that age. I was like,
She went to my school.
Yeah?
I went to Old Fort.
okay,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like I mean the popularity we have around here and where they go and to see them go.
Yeah.
And I mean she was the best. I mean she was the one to beat.
Honestly, that's where all of us grew up racing. Me, DJ.
Yep, I remember DJ and Matt
Jake
Foose.
Trevino, Matt
Oh,
Foose.
Jake Trevino.
Nate Gressman, Phil's boy. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other sprint car drivers. And Cap used to
Yeah,
race
yeah.
with us. You know what I mean? There's a lot of us. I ain't gonna lie. There was a lot of us that racing sprint cars now, or
Right.
used to race sprint cars that all grew up
Yeah, it's
racing them.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh well, Weavers.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, all them used to race there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sprint car guys
It's
that
crazy
race
seeing
there.
where Sam and
They still do it.
right, yeah, they're
they
still
do.
getting it. I talked to Sam a couple weeks at the racetrack, and he's like, "I've already done it all." He goes, "I got $30,000 in big old checks on my ceiling.
Yeah.
I've done it all. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody." I'm like, "You're right, you don't." Just like your dad ain't got nothing to prove in that damn sprint car because he always winning.
Yeah.
But Sam, I don't even think Sam's racing this year. I
No,
think
it's just been Marcus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
Mark's running all 3 classes at Martinsville.
Nice.
That's good. I'd also like to thank our new drink sponsor, Doobie. It's a good energy drink.
Delicious.
It's really delicious. The
Pretty
strawberry banana is banging,
Good.
bro. But they just came on. You can get on their website and type in Shop Talk 419 for a promo code, and you save 10%, guys. But get on there and get some. But so besides that, you got plans like this year? Like big plans you want to accomplish?
My only accomplishment is I've been saying all year. I don't care if I win any race but the fair race. It's Fremont Fence Night. So I would love to win that night, obviously, just because my grandpa's,
Okay.
Fremont Fence Night, Bobby, Kenny, all of them. But obviously, I want to win every night.
I'm about to say, like, just that
I
race?
want to win every night.
I mean,
but
I get
that was my. I told Ashley from the beginning of the year. I said that's the only race I really would like to win. I don't care about anything else. I didn't care about points or nothing like that. To be honest with you, I didn't think I'd be even up in points.
Right,
You
you
know what I mean?
think you'd be running the
But-
back trying to understand.
I mean, not in the back. I knew that. I knew it wasn't gonna be in the back.
Oh,
I mean,
you came out with your balls hanging like, hey, I'm here, boys.
no, because when I got pulled out of the car, it wasn't because I wasn't driving. It was because
Right.
it was other reasons. So,
Hey, I get it. I mean, life happens, and
yeah.
we work through things, and you get things figured out.
And it just gave me motivation to come back and
Better.
and do better. Yes.
Right, yeah, be better,
You know what I
be
mean?
better.
Yes, sir.
Always. I try to be better every day I wake up.
Yep.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
One day at a time.
Yeah,
That's what I.
yep.
That's what I tell everybody. One day at a time.
Definitely one day at a time, man. I learned that. One of my best friends, he's shit. We've known each other 16 years. I met him. He got sober I met him like 2 weeks before he started getting sober, and now he's 16 years off heroin, and he's started the Lighthouse Sober Living in Port Clinton,
Nice.
and he runs all that. And I met all them guys, man. I love every single one of them. They're
Nice.
so fun, and they definitely show you there's more to life, like in enjoying everything. And they all race 4-wheelers. They go to he's got like 16 quads. They go
Nice.
down south and they run down there all the time. He goes, I pay for everything. He goes, we just go, man. He goes, we have so much fun. And I'm like, I'm definitely gonna try that one. Man, I love racing quads.
Yeah.
I hurt.
The quads, yeah. I used to
Yeah.
rip on them, but
Yeah,
never raced.
I've had one and it didn't end too well.
Those fuckers are heavy to be going over jumps, dude.
Right. It's I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they do. Even the dirt bike guys, I don't know how they. I'm cool. I'd rather stay on the ground. Definitely.
And have 4 wheels,
Yes.
2 wheels.
Definitely
is fucking
4 wheels.
nuts.
My grandpa made me sell. I used to race dirt bikes and ride and stuff like that. I had a nice Kawasaki 125 my senior year, and he told me, he's like, because you crash them all the time. He's like, it's either this race car or that race car.
Pick one.
Just pick one, yeah. So
Which
I
one you
ended
want?
up having to sell it, but I used to ride
Good
and stuff
choice.
all the time.
Yeah,
but,
good
yep.
choice.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're right. You have any comments on that thing? Oh, that's good. I like that case though. The phone case is pretty sweet.
Yes.
Cute.
Cute? I'd say it's cool.
That's cute.
It's a checkered flag. It's cool.
That's cute.
You got any questions for him?
I don't think so.
You gonna get back in that go-kart or?
I honestly, biggest reason why I kept it, honestly, I'd like to race it too, but I kept it for the kids, you know what I mean? I got kids pedals and kids seat and all that for it, so my daughter Brooklyn and Rylette, they're the same age, 8, or for real, I got a young kid, Zachary, that helps me on the race car, he's 13, And I told, I even told him, even my nephew, it don't matter,
Right.
whoever.
No riders,
You know what I mean?
rider
But-
not showing interest.
No, hey, Ryder, but he's not the racer. He's the
mechanic.
He's the mechanic. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
so
not saying he
so
would
now
go-
AJ's
Hey.
post or it
Hey,
makes sense.
He'd go out and play in it though. I know
Yeah.
he would if we all was out there playing or something. Say
Or if
it.
he took it over
Creed,
to
hey,
Chad
Creed's
Creed's.
got a track out in his backyard.
Okay.
A nice go-kart
Oh,
track.
yeah?
Hell yes, a
Yeah,
nice
Chad built
one.
it.
And they can play out there once in a while. Creed's got a bunch of go-karts out
Oh.
there. Yeah, oh yeah.
I did not know
I
that.
told him he needs to get a little race going up there, so we come up there
I
and
feel like
play.
there's a lot of little backyard tracks
There
that
is.
nobody knows about.
There
now. Like,
is.
they're just popping up.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I mean,
The only reason they don't do nothing is insurance-wise.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's, but it is. It's
So if
nice,
I build
though.
one, I just be like, here, sign a
It's
waiver.
nice.
It didn't happen here.
It reminds me of Martinsville.
Okay.
The one at
Oh,
his
so
Creed's
it's-
house.
all right.
It's nice.
It's probably a lot nicer than Martinsville, but we won't
Yeah,
say
well.
nothing. But yeah,
But no,
Ryder's just on the wrong team.
no.
Yeah, you ain't gonna tell me no different. Yes, he is. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't like that guy. That guy is very disrespectful. Period. End of it.
No comment.
Well, no, I mean, like I said, I don't need to even have anything. I just don't. What you did was wrong, and you need to fucking own up to it. Don't fucking act like it didn't happen, bro. Like that's what you fucking went through. I don't give a fuck who you are. Respect people's shit.
Yes, definitely. And honestly, that's a lot of the problem. Now, I'm not saying him or anybody, but I'm saying even with people I'm racing with right now, 305s.
Right.
People don't have. These things cost money,
A
Yeah.
lot of money.
and especially 305s. This is a beginner's class. These guys,
Mostly.
some of these guys are
Mostly.
out. Some of these guys are out there driving like it's World of Outlaw 410s. And I come from a time. I don't get me wrong. I was young, dumb, crashed some stuff too, but it's different now. Stuff costs money, and it's just. I drive with respect. I race people with how they race me. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But,
I agree.
and it's
Needs to
just. I think so. I think just the sport needs the people just need to realize like. You don't have to go out there to prove yourself to nobody. Go out there and race your race, you know what I mean? And they probably do a lot better. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a lot better than tearing stuff up every weekend.
Yeah, I feel you. Just
You
go
know
out there and
what I
drive. Especially when you're new at it. Go
Especially the 305 division. Like I said, if you want to race like that, go race 410s or go race with the, you know what I mean?
Right.
Don't do that around here with people, especially people that don't have a lot of money. I'm not saying everybody's a race team, but there's some of them guys out there in 305s that ain't got.
Yeah,
They're
come in
living
an
off
open
paycheck.
trailer.
They're living
Right.
off.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I show up on an
Yeah.
open trailer too, so that's okay.
Hey.
But yeah, some of these guys living paycheck to paycheck, putting all their heart and soul into that thing to go out
To get
there and
watered up.
get. Even though they might be a lap car, so what?
Right.
If they're a lap car, still you don't
Racing with
right
the
rear them just to
yeah.
get them out the way.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I feel you 100%, man. My cousin Austin's the same. I mean, he pays for all his stuff, and be on the
Well,
dirt
I
track.
forget that's your cousin. I like Austin. That's my buddy. I talk to him. Every
And actually,
weekend.
he just bought a
Yeah.
house, so I went out there and checked
Okay.
it out today. And
Nice.
but I mean, I feel that. I mean, I felt the same way in the dirt truck. I'm paying for everything, and I always got caught in everybody's shit.
Stupid stuff. Huh?
Man, dude, all the time. I got so frustrated, dude. One week, I fucking $8,000 in motors. I blew up 5 of them in 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's
I
not
could
good.
pull a dirt truck motor out, and me and Stacy could pull a dirt truck motor out and put one in 20 minutes. I could have it out in 20 minutes, another one in 20 minutes. That's how good we got at pulling these things out because I was doing it every week. It sucked. I hated it.
Yeah.
It made it not fun.
Yes, they're a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, dude.
Trucks are a lot of work. People don't realize. I
And
give
it-
them guys props. And them
and the
guys that race those
competition.
trucks, it is. Competition's tough. I mean, really, honestly, that's any.
That's every
That's
class
at.
right now.
That's at. Maybe not every track, but the tracks around here, Attica, Fremont. All the racing around here is pretty.
Right.
Is pretty competitive. You know
So
what I
look at
mean?
305s. I mean, 305s every
There
day
ain't
is
no
somebody
joke.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't no joke. There's probably I'd say a good 10 people that are
Capable of winning.
capable of winning, whether or not they are winning.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I
for
feel
real
you.
good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I feel between Jay Miller
Yeah.
and Brian Sabito and
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I
There's
mean-
a lot of 'em. Paul Weaver. I mean, Stroopy. I'm not even sure I could win. You know what I mean? I
Right.
ain't done it yet, but I could. I'm
Hey, yeah,
going to.
right.
I'm hoping so. But there's a lot of people that could win. Reels won a few races this year. Who else has won some races this year by some guys?
Is that Mondu? Did he
No,
win?
I don't.
No.
Not Logan. No. I don't know. Real won. Stroopy won both nights or both
Jamie.
races at
Double
Attica.
features.
Jamie.
The double feature. Jamie
McGrath
won.
won one?
Oh yeah, McGrath
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
two.
Oh yeah, Jamie won two. So yeah, one at Attica,
Yeah,
and one
I
at
didn't know it was
Fremont.
fast.
Or two at Fremont.
Fast.
And two
Yeah,
at
two
Fremont.
at no, one at Attica, one at Fremont.
Yeah.
I know that for sure. He might have won three then.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I know, but yeah, he finally.
He's got one at each.
He's finally got it. He's
I used to race trucks with McGrath. I like McGrath. Okay, you did too?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I raced with his dad too.
Yeah, last time I was in it, Tim Baker was in the
Okay.
yeah, who was in that car? Who the fuck raced for them? Well, it was the purple and blue kind of car, the 5JR. It might have been.
That was
Jimmy.
probably Junior. Yeah, that was
It might have been Junior. Yeah.
If it was 5JR.
Because I remember in the B, and then
Jimmy.
Gappy was in front of him, and I was right behind them.
Nice.
But yeah, I remember them days. Like shit, I raced dirt truck for 10 years. Kyle pointed out to me that day. I'm like, what?
You never ran a sprint car?
No, I wish.
Austin never let you get in this car?
No, I've tried.
You probably can't fit in it. You're pretty tall.
I fit in there.
Did you?
I try. Every time I see him, let me drive the thing. He will not let me. He will not let me fucking have it. And I'm like, come on, dude, just like it ain't even gotta be a race. Just let me find somebody. Let me go out there and ride. I just want to, just let me race. I just want to try it. I want to even see if I'm worth the fuck. But he knows I'm gonna get in it. He knows I'm not scared of that thing, and I'm gonna fucking let her eat.
You gotta run the fence
Yeah.
first lap.
Right. Hey. Now, I don't know what happens. I mean, I wouldn't ban the dirt truck. I mean, my one truck was all right. The other two were shit, but it's whatever in that situation. I have fun. But I mean, I don't know, I like Declan racing now. I have more fun with that. I mean, I was like, why'd you sell out? Huh? I guess somebody's better than me. I got one win in my entire life, and he's already got 5. So
Big
it's-
ones too.
Yeah, big one. Three big ones, and I mean, we're still going. We're gonna get that outdoor race here coming up.
I never ran there, the little E.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I've ran the big track, but I've never ran
It's
it.
beautiful too.
Oh, it's fucking wicked.
I've seen it, but
It's
just,
wicked.
yeah.
We
never
went,
ran.
what, 2 weeks ago?
Damn near, yeah.
And Declan was running the same lap times he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
Faster.
I was slow.
Faster.
I was
faster
slow as
than-
fuck.
yeah.
I didn't even make it out of qualifying.
7-year-old was running faster than an adult.
That's why I never went,
Oh, dude.
because if you don't make the show, you
And
go
I
home.
thought,
That's why I didn't
I
like
thought they
it.
had consies. They don't even have consies.
No, that's what I said. If you
Straight
don't
to the
qualify,
feature.
that's what I'm saying. If you don't qualify, you go home.
Yeah, for the Midwest coming up, they're saying over 800 go karts.
Well, I believe it. Yeah.
Last year there was 667 or something like that. So it's gonna be. I like to see where it's
Yeah,
going.
it was pretty nuts.
Just this week, I mean, just the other week it was 274. or
Yeah, it was
something.
almost 300.
Yeah, so I mean, it's crazy how many people still race go karts.
Oh, no. Shoot,
They're
Lil
boring.
Eddie.
Huh?
They're boring.
She said they're boring.
They're boring?
I can't stand watching them.
Well, I guess if you're just
Kids
watching,
have to watch.
She's used to
Right, yeah,
sprint
the kids
cars.
are-
Kids have
okay.
to watch. Grown
Yeah.
ass adults, no.
Yeah, she's like, this sport is not
That's
for.
good,
She's
yeah,
like,
that's-
she kept telling me, this sport is not for grown ass adults. It's for the
right?
kids.
Yeah, I feel like there's and that's what I'm trying to work out. Like I want Declan, he got a seat time, he got the gas, he got the brakes, he understands the flags, everything.
It is- no, I honestly think it's a good. Every kid should start there.
Right.
Teaches them how to be smooth.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Go karts do that. I mean,
Right.
that's the one good thing about them. You know what I mean?
One thing it's bad at is passing, though.
Yeah.
You get them in the big cars
Yeah.
and they want to bump people, and
Yeah.
it don't work like that.
Or they should take the noses off them and make
Yeah.
them race nose racing go karts. That's what they should do.
I feel
Yeah,
ya.
it'd make it a lot better, I think. I really
Yeah.
do.
Maybe some people just need to get the fuck out of it. You're a grown ass man. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Like who's that fucking I just seen him the other day for the first time outdoor. This fucking Knopf kid. He's fucking like 9 foot tall, fucking like
Holy
300
crap.
pounds. Like, what are you doing in a go kart,
Yeah,
my
you're
guy?
definitely-
Come on, what's wrong with you? Whatever. I mean, some people want to do it, so more power to them. But that's why I want to get in and get out. So, much as I can press the issue on it. I mean, he wants to too. He wants to run midgets though.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to run a midget, and that's where I want to stay. And I'm like, well, I guess we can get you there, and maybe Mr. Keith Kuhn can take you on, and you can go
You have
race
to
with
grow
big
his hair out.
guys.
You have to get him some curly hair
Yeah.
first. That's part of midget racing, I
Part of
think.
midget racing.
Is it? Is that what it is?
Oh, dude. All
Why?
them kids got curly hair.
See, well, we're not everybody. We're gonna be like Buddy Kofoid, shaved.
Yeah.
There you go.
And get it. He's gonna be different.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I've never got to run a midget or nothing like that, but that'd probably be fun. You know what I mean? That's a good start. Getting,
Right, I mean,
especially
but
right
that's
out
the
of
next start, too.
go-karts.
Right, yeah,
It is.
that's the next start.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks we gotta drive places, but
Yeah.
what else are we gonna
Hopefully
do?
it changes soon. I mean,
Right.
with Millstream.
Yeah,
So-
I forgot about that. Yeah,
That'd be nice.
track in there.
Yeah, that'd be definitely nice. 'Cause, like,
Be a lot closer, huh?
Yeah, it's like cuts the drive in what, half at least.
yeah, 'cause the last thing I want to do is stay in go-karts till he's fucking 14. Or however old you gotta be running 305. I don't even know the age.
I think it is 14
Is it
now,
14?
ain't it?
Yeah.
That's- I think it is.
I think
I know
that's
Braden Harris
Yeah.
just started, so
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
you're
Yeah.
right.
14, I think.
He didn't look too bad.
No,
I'll-
he's doing what he's supposed to be
I was
doing,
saying,
going
he's
out
out there
there,
learning.
and being. He not wadding stuff up. He's being consistent. Not. He made shows. You know what I
Right.
mean? Or,
I'm saying
or-
he's making moves too. If you watch, he'll throw a slider every once in a while, and it'll be a decent one, you know.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. Like,
Yeah, they parked next to us at Attica. Helped us put. I didn't have a 4-wheeler. They showed up on an open trailer, so you know what I mean. They helped push us up one time. Super Dave and
Yeah.
Josh and all them guys.
Yeah, we have him on what, show number 2?
Yeah. 2 or 3, maybe.
I think it's
2.
2, because it was right after yours.
Mhm.
And yeah, they're telling everybody about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, because I was wondering why you wouldn't race go-karts. Where the hell you been, dude? And then they finally, oh yeah, we
Yeah.
want sprinkler racing. I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea. And I mean, he's a good kid though, so I'm glad it's working out for them. Whose car is that?
That's the backup. That's a 2024 Maxim.
Hopefully for next year.
Yeah, I'm hoping Bobby put that 360 in it and let us go do some the 360 races. Yeah. I'm not saying run the whole series, but do the Ohio ones and then run the 305 whenever we ain't running that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That's my hopes. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But
Right. Well, I guess you got to keep on talking.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, let's go.
But it is. It's a brand new car. It's nice.
Yeah, I seen
It'd
the
be a
road.
good 360 car.
I seen the road over there. Well, I seen Uncle Hoppy was over there.
Yeah. Oh, they over up there washing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hoppy, I mean,
They,
Hoppy's
they
walking
probably
around
both. They probably both up there
Yeah.
because I think they ran Bobby's car Sunday. They had that school.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
they-
seen that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's been going pretty good too, man. I'm glad to see it. I mean, that's really good.
I think that shit's awesome.
Yeah, you know my cousin Corey, right? The one that ran go-karts with me in Martinsville the
Yeah.
last year or two.
Okay.
He's running one of these cars in the at the
Oh, for the school
Fremont
thing?
school thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if you remember him or not.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that. That's awesome. I mean, that should teach
It
a lot
is.
of people.
It is.
'Cause like you said, there's a lot of money in this thing, dude. You can just go. What Blaine did to
I don't know what
fucking
you're doing.
Casey's Evil to fucking Friday Night
Oh,
Night.
dude. I thought she was gonna walk through that official.
I thought she was gonna beat him up.
Oh,
dude. I was like,
I was
Blaine.
racing. I was on the track. I didn't
Oh,
get to see.
dude, man.
I didn't get to see none of this.
I felt so
Yeah,
bad. I was
that,
like,
that was my
Blaine.
heat race, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
it was my heat race.
I'm like, Blaine, that was dirty. I don't know if he meant to, but man, he drove right into her. I mean, she was mad. Like, they had her on video the whole time, and she was ready to pimp off.
The whole time that
She
she
was
was flipping out, they
cussing,
had TV
screaming. You
on
can
her,
see her.
dude.
Get off me! I'm like, get him! Get him!
Yeah, I
Fucking
didn't- like I said, I didn't
crazy.
see
And
it.
she's young too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
20, I think she's 21, 22. Something like that. Uh-huh.
Probably.
Yeah, I know, something like that. Because I know she's a couple years younger than Brandon, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she can drink and shit, so. But, yeah, so I mean, bring something up. What do you want to talk about?
Don't matter.
It's your life, man.
Yeah, I know.
This is all about you.
Let's see, where did I stop at? I stopped at where trucks was 2007, right?
Yep.
I said that, and then I got into sprint cars, 2007 probably, and ran to probably like 2012. Didn't win no points championships or nothing like that. Won some races. I won the NRA 360 305 challenge here one year. I think I started 14th in that. Won that. And John Ivy ran second, and that's when he ran for my grandpa. He was running the 8i car. He ran second, so we was 1-2 for grandpa that
Okay.
night. Yeah, that was a pretty cool night with both of us doing that. I don't know what year that was. That was probably 2009 or 2000. Yeah, that was probably 2009, 2010 probably. But that was one good race.
2009, you finished second at Eldora.
Yes, I did my first time there. Got
How'd
the
you get
race.
there?
That was probably one of my most memorable nights racing, just because racing at Eldora, Bobby was racing too.
In the 305?
305s, yes. They ran there once a year. we went there like two times, but we got rained out once. But the first time there, yeah, I think I started 12th or something like that, and I ran Bobby down for the lead, and didn't know how to do the old outdoor slide job, and I just went to the bottom, and he, you know what I mean, it was like
Right.
2 laps to go, you know what I mean, and
Oh.
he won it, and I think I ran 3rd, because I think Todd Hireman got by me, because like I said, I went to the bottom, lost all my momentum and
Was
stuff.
that track slow? Like, did it feel slow to you?
It had to be wide open, right?
It was, and honestly, it's boring until it gets to the wall, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Jason Miller said the same thing.
It's
He was
boring, it's wide open, it's boring until it gets to the wall.
Huh.
But Bobby gave me the best advice when I got there, because obviously Bobby's won a lot of races there,
Right.
and he's won championships there, and he told me, he said, Zach, the closer you are to the wall when you crash, the less it hurts. And I'm like, okay, makes sense.
It does.
Anyway, that was a good, that's one of my most memorable traveling races, like not racing Fremont, Attica
Right.
type deal. That was pretty cool because I got to race with him there, and we camped out and stayed there and stuff
Okay,
like
so
that.
yeah, it was
fun.
worth it.
But I'm trying to think. That was a fun night too. We ran Millstream a lot too. We ran
I forgot
Millstream.
to
I
go
was
there.
faster. Crashed bad there too. Yeah, I crashed bad there a couple times. But we went to Lima a few times, and I think me, Bobby, a few of us went there and ran with the 360s. Like we got rained out or something up here and drove down there, and shoot, I think me and Bobby was the only 2 that made the shows down there. I think I flipped that night too. I did. One of them guys stuffed me in the front stretch wall, one of the 360 guys or something. But
Yeah, you're beating him with
yeah,
sore motor.
yeah, I did. Yeah. That place was fun too. Trying to think what other races I won. Oh, but I did win. It was like kind of what Stroopy did. Makeup race. He won back both of them. I did that. I won the first race and then won the second race. I did that one
I
night.
think that's a must.
Yeah, I did that one night.
That's
But,
a must. If you don't win if you win the first one, out the second one, you do
Yeah.
something, and you touch the car, you do something stupid.
But I won like 4 out of like 6 races, and then I got pulled out of the car,
Okay.
and that's when started my time out of the car and stuff
Okay.
like that. But you know what I mean. I didn't get pulled out of the car for not being able to drive. It wasn't that. It was lifestyle choices, habit wise. You know what I mean.
I get it.
Not gonna sugarcoat it. Addict addiction, drug addiction, like you was talking. I heard you say something about heroin addiction.
Yeah.
We was talking earlier,
Yeah.
but I was doing it. You name it, I've done it. You know what I mean. But I went through spurts. Like it was probably 2012. I got pulled out of the race car, and then I would get better. I'd get better. I'd go to rehab, shit like that. Get better. And then I got back in the car. I think I drove. I think it was Attica. I was out of the car for like probably 6 months or something like that. And I think I drove the 4X car for my grandpa one night. Set like quick time qualifying. And, you know, I came right up. I was fat. And then I went downhill again. You know what I mean? Get pulled out of the car. You know what I mean? And then honestly, this was one of the cars I worked on with grandpa, trying to get back to normal. You know, he'd help me come up. I'd go up, help him at the shop. You know what I mean? Trying to get my life back together. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get it.
I remember building this car back when Bobby was.
Okay.
He won championships in this car, but not this car, but one. He had 3 of them back then. But and then I just went through. You know, I just never was. I wasn't ready to quit. Put it that way. I was ready, but I wasn't ready. I just.
Well, I mean, no, it's not easy.
It's not. No, it's
It's
not.
not easy. I mean, that's one thing I learned. It's not easy to be an addict. It's
Yeah.
not easy to get out of that.
But I will say he never did give up on me. He never
That's
did.
good. That's what you need to support.
And,
'Cause
and
you need
he
family.
never gave up on me. My parents never gave up on me.
that's good.
You know what I mean?
'Cause
So
if
they
you
was
probably-
they was always there. But trying to think after, you know what I mean? So I got in the car a couple times after that, and then it just I just went, you know, I just
Full
went
blown
flat. Yeah, I just went flat AWOL bad, and then got better. You know, I'd get better. Still went through spurts, but wasn't racing. Shoot, because I think I raced probably 3 times in like 2 years type
Oh,
deal. You know
okay,
what I
no.
mean?
Right.
Before the whole 6-year or before the whole 8-year hiatus type. You know what I
Right.
mean? Before that even. So it'd been a long battle. Just put it that way. Now, I'm better now. You know,
That's good.
obviously, you can see that better
Right.
now, but not perfect.
Right.
Not perfect, but
There's
better. Better.
my one buddy was there's more to life than getting high.
No,
You
definitely.
just had to find it.
And definitely, and the thing is, you hurt more than just yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
hurt,
you're right.
you hurt everybody around you. That's the problem.
Right,
you
and
know
nobody
what I mean?
notices.
But at that point in time, you don't realize
Yeah.
it. You know, once you're so far into your addiction. I mean,
go blind.
I mean, I don't know how some people was bad, but I died 3 times.
That's
And
crazy.
So, yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
OD'd. I was bad. You
Damn.
name it. I ain't gonna get into super details.
Hey,
you name it.
hey,
I
get
did it.
I
you
got
know what
buddies
I
that
mean?
they love shrooms and triple C's and acid.
Yeah, I did all of them.
They-
I've done all of them. I wasn't big on all that stuff.
No.
I was other stuff, but yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
like
get
the
it.
whole trip, and I didn't like the whole
No,
trip. and stuff,
I got
but
one buddy that
I
loved
did-
the trip, dude.
I've done all of them,
It's-
but
happens
not
all.
my cup of tea. But anyways, after that, after them little few years of not racing, then I caught a case. Obviously, a lot of people know about, and went away for 6 years, and had a lot of time to think. A lot of time to think. And you're locked up in a cell for 6 years.
Hey, I get it.
And I think that, I'm not saying it wasn't good, period. It wasn't good, but it helped me get
Made you
mentally right, a little, so to say.
Right.
Maybe not, cause look, I'm a little crazy. People know that, so I'm a little off, but it still made me sharper. That's all I thought about and dreamed about, was racing and my kids and stuff like, my daughter
Right.
and family and stuff like that when I was locked up in there. So I had a lot. I'd have dreams of me racing at Attica and Fremont, and you know what I mean. So
Right.
it's not like I just sat in there and did nothing.
you
So
probably drive yourself crazy.
I worked out every day, and you know what I mean. I tried to better myself. I wasn't perfect. Got in trouble,
Nobody
and
is.
I wasn't perfect in there. You know, I'm not gonna say
Well,
that.
you
I'm not
you
gonna
can't
say
be
that.
perfect
I
in
was saying,
there.
it's hard. I feel like
Yeah,
it's hard in
it's-
there
yeah.
too with all
Yeah, it
I
is.
got a couple buddies that were in prison,
is.
and it's just you can't. It's not easy to be good. You have to defend yourself. and-
Yeah. Just put it this way, I learned how to fight pretty good. Put it there.
I don't blame you, man, but I mean,
But after the whole prison thing, I came home. My parents let me come back, and I moved into their basement and whatnot. And Kent Brewer gave me a job. Started working for. I mean, I used to work for him on the side
okay.
back in the day
Just paying
before I
cash.
got in trouble. Just back in the day, give him a hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I was working at just on the side and stuff,
Right.
I'd go up and work for him. But he took a chance, gave me a job, and I worked for him for probably it was probably almost a year probably. And honestly, he's one who he sponsored a lot of the money for that go kart up on the wall. He gave me a lot of money for that and whatnot. And so a good shout out to Kent.
He's a good dude. He's always
yes,
busy out there.
he sponsors the race carts. It's a different wing, so it's not on that one. I
He's
gotta get
always
some
busy
stickers
out there,
made
man.
for you, Kent. But yeah, so I started working for him, and obviously, yeah.
Are you still there now?
No, I'm at Carbo Forge right now.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Some things happened. Some with Kent, lost his wife. And,
Right, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
So
yeah.
stuff happened. So I went and got a different job. Nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Right.
We was cool. We still cool. I talk to him all the time. Still at the track, all that. But yeah, I went to work at Carbo. Yeah, I work with DJ Foods. I work
Yeah,
with
my buddy,
AJ Sleek. I
Adam
work
Heminger
with-
works out there too.
Who? Oh,
Adam Heminger.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's on second shift though. I don't know what he
Well,
does out there.
it's all first now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's a good place to work. I like it.
Yeah, I tried to go out there one time. My cousin Bethany, her baby dad Jordan working out there, like the maintenance and shit like that.
That's what DJs in maintenance.
Yeah. Huh. Didn't he used to sell cars or something?
Me?
Did DJ used to sell cars over there? I
No,
thought-
DJs worked there for 13 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think before that was Burger King.
Oh, dude, I bring the Burger King card. Dude, I remember that.
But yeah, but other than after that at Kent's, I went to Carbo and then started racing. Like I said, started racing the go karts. So my grandpa started seeing me getting back racing and getting back interested back in it. And I didn't win nothing crazy. I won a race at Fremont. There was like 3 go karts or something like that. But I was still pretty good.
You were
I mean,
always
at
fast
Martinsville,
at
I was always pretty good, but. I was driving it like a sprint car, though, guys. I ain't gonna lie. That's my problem in go karts now.
Would you
but-
run the clone or?
Yeah. I ran the clone. I ran. I think I ran it was all pretty much like mediums, and
Yeah, so-
I run 360 class, and
yeah.
I wouldn't bolt on a whole bunch of lead. I might have ran 375 once, I think, but
He was there.
that's too much.
I think you were there the night that I lost my shit. I got wrecked. I literally put a brand new body on the go-kart that week.
Yeah.
And I got fucking wrecked, second, going for the lead or whatever, and he brake checked me.
Oh, no.
And I fucking came off the track looking for his trailer. And I think I walked over to your trailer. And I was looking for him, and I was like, you know what this guy is? Yeah, you didn't know who he was. I think he'd already left, and I was so
Right.
fucking mad.
Okay. I don't remember it.
Because when I seen your car, it brought back memories. Like, oh,
Okay.
fuck, I think that was that guy. And I walked over to his trailer looking
If
for
it
the
wasn't
other
me,
guy.
if it wasn't me, it was probably whoever was with. It didn't have been
It
me
was
or
me and-
Corey.
Yeah.
It's just me and her, just like the sprint car. Usually me and her, or I have a couple buddies. Like I said, little Zachary comes help me. My buddy Shane comes help once in a while. Gary once in a while comes help. I mean, obviously Bobby's there trying to help. You know, I talk to him and financially. You know, Fremont Fence, Bobby, BCR. You know, what I mean, he takes care of us. You know
Right.
what I mean?
How
But
fast can you change a tire?
she's learning.
Anyway.
Yeah, she helps take
I
the
put the
wing,
whole
and
body
she
thing
put
on.
body on.
Nice,
yeah,
look at
she,
you.
She can do some stuff.
And I made a
yeah. She
great
fill
date
fuel
on the car.
jugs. Hey, she can pull when I groove tires. I make her pull all the stuff out of the tires.
It works easier when you have fake nails. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, because I bite the
But-
weapon. I mean, they're biting putters off.
But yeah, but anyways, yeah. After he seen me start to race the go kart, seen interest and stuff like that, and then Mason Stahl and Lori and them guys, and I've known them for I've known them for a long
He got
time.
right started.
Listen, I know. Listen, I've known him for a long time.
Hey, I get
Known
it.
him for a long time. Jerry, his grandpa, loved me. He sponsored me
Okay.
on the race car. He used to sponsor me, and he's on the race car. Loving memory of him. He owned Jake Trevino's car for a while. That's who they raced for. But anyways, I've known them for a long time. But anyways, his mom seen us. We was going to the races a lot, just hanging out up in the stands, just watching. And they just came up to me one night and was like, "Hey, you want to?" Mason had like homecoming or something. They're like, "Hey, you want to drive the truck one night?" I'm like, "You know what? Fuck it." Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, yes, I will drive it.
We're
But
good.
I'll drive it. Why not? We ain't doing nothing. We wasn't racing to go karts that night. But anyways, I'm saying that because my grandpa seen it, and he was there. Cause he was there. He was driving around on the golf cart, watching Bobby's cars and stuff. So that got his.
I
It
get
is peaking. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So,
I feel Mason Saul is a very good kid.
yeah.
I just feel he's being taught the wrong way. The crowd he is with is not helping him learn, because I feel they're more of worrying of just trying to get out there instead of doing it right.
Make it right.
They go out and they buy 7. I think he said Robert said they bought 7 motors last year out of junkyards instead of just building one nice one. You're not teaching him the right way to do this, and you're not making yourself look any better when you get out there and you do half a lap and you're smoking and you're pulling up. He's not learning anything.
They don't trust me. I've been talking to them.
Right,
Like I
me
said,
too.
they come help me on the race car.
Right, listen, I have no
If it
problem
wasn't
with
for them, you wouldn't have that trailer sitting out there.
The trailer.
yeah, like,
But no, hey, they know that they're working on it. They finally got a good tranny for it. That's what happened in qualifying. They had a jump transmission on it and it broke. And they finally sent it out. Tim and them guys, I guess, went through it.
Yeah,
That's what I said. That's what I came. That's what I feel my mission is. I can't go to rehabs and preach my story, stuff like that. I don't feel. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not.
Nobody's perfect.
You know what I mean? So, but I think this is more my area. I can help younger kids not make the same mistakes I did.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So that's why I kind of. That's where I feel I'm at. That's where I can feel like I can best help people, and that I guess that's one of the ones I'm trying to take under my wing a little bit.
Right,
Try to show them the right way.
I'm in the same
You
boat.
know what I
I
mean?
feel you 100%, and I agree. And if I could, I would. I went over there a couple times and helped them, but I just felt like everything I was saying was,
No,
I don't give a fuck what you got to say. We're gonna do it this way, and then you're gonna spend a bunch of money to come to the track and not even do a lap.
I know.
And you didn't learn nothing that night besides spend a bunch of money and
Wow.
put yourself even further behind.
I know it. Well, hopefully they fucking get this one right.
I thought they were gonna go B-Mod racing. I thought that was kind of perfect for him.
Who's that?
They got that modified, didn't
Oh
they?
yeah. I know it's still sitting out there.
I thought, that's what they thought they were going to do. I thought that was great for him. Get the fuck out.
I think
out of his dirt
Lima.
truck.
I think
Lima.
Lima. Yeah, I think Lima.
Yeah. Hilltop, That runs on Friday night, I think. I think Tom runs them too. What?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wish nothing for the best for them kids. I mean, especially for the younger drivers. Him is what keeps the racing going.
Yes.
But also the little attitude. You're not all that, bro.
No, definitely no. That's why I try to tell. That's why I try to help some of these younger drivers. Tell them like, hey, you're not out there to go prove nothing to nobody.
Right.
Obviously, if people's got you driving for them, they think you're a driver. So you ain't gotta go out there and prove nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? Like, just go out there, be consistent, and run your race, and results will show if you do that.
Exactly.
Not going out and crashing stuff or crashing other people, or like you said, not making stuff right, stuff's breaking, or whatever the reason is. You know what I mean?
If you come to the racetrack with your car still dirty, you didn't do no maintenance.
No, definitely not.
And I mean, we also last week we had Sean Rahal on the show, and we talked a little bit about like how the drivers act towards people.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're just a fucking guy driving a spin car at home, and the world about
And
what
that's-
dude. Don't
that's
talk
how
to me.
I
Don't
am.
talk to me like
See,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm not like that, man.
Every time we see each other, we have a great
I'm
conversation.
super humble. I'll go talk to anybody. It don't matter what they're racing
Right.
or whatever.
We're all here to do the
That's
same
one
thing. We all love enjoying doing it.
Yep. That's why I said to you guys, I drive anything with 4 wheels on it. You know, it don't matter what it is. But
I feel you. So do you plan on like going any bigger than the 305?
I'd like to. Yeah, that's what I talked about earlier. I'd like to do that GLS. Obviously, I'd like to drive a 410. That would be my long-term goal eventually someday. Would like to drive a 410 one day. If it happens, it happens.
Have you
If
ever
not,
drove
it-
a 410?
Nope. Nope.
Never.
Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Brandon was supposed to bring his out the first time.
Yeah, I talked to him. He's going to. Yeah, and that's good for him, man. I hope he does good.
I don't like
Like I told him, man. It's if you make the show, it's I think it's like $400 just to start the show. So
I mean, he bought the motor from fucking Philo, but.
Oh.
Well,
whatever.
Wow.
Here we
It's
go.
probably, it's probably won races.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think I've only seen the guy ever win one race in my life watching him race. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Besides pulling people's part. Huh?
Won quite a few at Atomic.
Oh, well, that's good. Maybe you should stay there then. Maybe you should stay in his own car and not pull people's spark plugs out. But, you know what?
Do dumb shit and dumb shit won't happen.
Hey, I don't know what happened that night. I just seen a guy running down a fucking straight and pull spark plugs out of the car. So, fucking to that situation. But I just like the whole Skylar G thing. Smacking up a little, what the hell's his name? Casey Cheddarzick?
Yeah, something
That
like
guy.
that.
How do you say his last name? Cheddarzick? Cheddarzick?
I don't know. I've only heard Cheddar Sack.
I've only heard Cheddar Dick. It's the only I've ever heard it. That's what Sean and Prince called him, Cheddar Dick. Where yeah, they're smacking him up. And it wasn't even like a bad smack. It's like, hey, pay attention.
It was more, for me. It was more the crew. That was the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slamming
Yeah,
into
Yeah,
race car.
his crew didn't even
Yeah,
show up.
man.
Huh?
Fuck, dude, the whole
Did it?
crew was around me. He's like,
No, but they're
I'm
all-
getting thrown in the car and shit. I'm like,
that's
oh,
what I said.
fuck.
But he went after Skylar after he turned around.
Yeah,
True.
but like let the drivers
Right,
go at it, but keep
right.
the fucking crews in the back. Let the drivers have their fucking, you know.
Like do it at the Chili Bowl. Fight on the front stretch.
Yeah.
Let's get it down. I want to see a fight.
The minute they pull off that fucking ramp, it's crew versus crew. It's a big old fucking
I'm for the
brawl.
front stretch fight.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too. I'm
for
definitely
sure.
for that. I
Bring
think
it
a lot
on.
of
Friday night fight night.
a lot of people are like that, dude.
I
Like,
think it might fix a lot of the stupid driving, honestly.
It
Right?
would.
Shit.
It would. I'm not saying let them fight on the front stretch, but I got a little more.
I mean,
confidence.
you
I
know,
just
the
walk
thing
down
is-
to their trailer.
but
and
no,
say,
but
hey, man.
like they do it on the Chili Bowl.
Yeah,
You
Chili
fight on
Bowl.
the front stretch, but as soon as they hit the ground, it's done.
Yeah,
it's over. Their fight's
yeah.
over.
Yes, I agree
There's
with
no,
that.
and
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, I hear a lot of old time drivers smack them up one fucking time and then they learn.
Yes.
Jack Hewitt did it often.
Take it right. Pay attention. Like, I mean, these damn kids that don't gotta pay for nothing is the problem. It's the kids. I shouldn't even say kids. It's the younger generation that daddy's still paying for everything. Like, hey, bro, I don't have to pay for that tire. Well, that broke. Fuck it. I'll destroy this shit to
But
fucking win second place.
how many like T-motors do you think are telling them to go out there and just don't lift?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Some,
You know?
some
'Cause you
probably-
know what's
yeah.
happening. You know
I'm
what's
sure
happening.
Some do. Yeah, I'm sure some do.
Yeah.
Like we got 4 more of these in the garage. It don't
Yeah,
matter.
right.
Exactly.
Like, fuck it, go out there and try to win this motherfucker.
Right,
You know,
right.
hammer down, and then
I
you
know.
run somebody over, and
I'll
everyone's
smack
mad.
my kid up. He does that.
Yeah.
Always, man. I push Declan on being smooth and wait for them to fuck up, then get under them. Because eventually they'll fuck up.
Yeah.
Especially when they know you're there and they're
Right.
under pressure.
Yeah, that's just like how I feel on Cap. Cap puts a lot of people under pressure and waits for them to fuck up and then gets them, or he sometimes drive into people.
Oh yeah. If he takes too long, he's got a right reason.
I tell you right now, so many people hate Cap, but I like him. He cracks me the fuck up. Dude.
He just wants it.
Yeah, he wants it all the time.
Yeah, he never does it.
And he don't give a fuck who's in the way. He's gonna try to get it. But
no, you put him in a go-kart, he's a dangerous motherfucker.
I grew up racing with them.
Man, my buddy Carson and him go at it every year at the Clyde Street.
Hey man, I remember one night at Attica and 305s, he flipping coming out of 2. I think he ran over a tractor tire or something. He was in the old 4 car, but I swear I drove underneath him, completely underneath him. He was flipping above me. I remember that. Still. That's one thing I do remember racing with him. But
man, we used to race slot cars with him when I was a kid. But I mean, that's where I met him. Slot cars and their big, what are they, RC shop upstairs.
The drag strip and everything they have.
Yeah, and everything there was pretty cool.
I think they still got most
their
of
big. I remember the big shop in Bellevue.
Yeah, that's where it's still at.
The slot car track's right there downtown on the main road.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, they had a big giant blue shop.
Yeah, right on Main Street in Bellevue.
Yeah, they had a big ass blue shop over there beside like American Baylor or somewhere. Huge. That the slot car track started. Because I remember when I was there, like I seen a bunch of go karts. It was like Cap's very first go kart, all the way, just fucking set up top.
Still there.
Yeah.
I don't think I was in there.
It's like,
yeah, I've only ever been to the brick building, like next to Level Up and stuff. It's like 3 stories.
Yeah, that's right downtown.
Yeah,
well, like under the railroad track and then up to the right side used to be their big old shop.
I gotcha.
And I mean that's where the track started when I was starting slot car racing.
Yeah, then they moved it up on Main.
Yeah. And then Bears opened out there on Route 6.
Yeah. I still drive past it all the time, man. I used to love that place. I was there every Friday night.
You ever get to slot car race?
No, I don't. Not really. Besides playing, I might have went to, like you guys said, at Caps like once or twice over there, but
It's always fun to do during wintertime.
yeah.
A little fucking wicked ass.
I did that for years. Man.
That's crazy.
Say when I was a kid, when I wasn't racing, I was hunting, fishing, or I still had other stuff going on.
You weren't golfing like the regular everybody else?
I didn't. I golfed. The only time I've golfed a couple of times. The Fremont Fence has a golf outing every once in a while. I did that once. I enjoy it. It's fun, but I don't. I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love golfing, but I'd learned that every damn race car driver golfs, man. It's what do you do on a hobby? Golf. You ain't got to fucking ask them to golf.
No, yeah, I don't do a whole lot. I'd rather go out fishing or hunting.
See, I used to be a big fisherman, but I don't know what stopped.
I'd rather go out hunting. I'm a big bow hunter.
I mean, I used to hunt, and then I just got tired of everybody taking my shit because I could never find no private property.
Yes, I had a lot of tree stands going too,
all the
buddy.
time, man. It got old, bro, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm done.
That's why you just gotta get ground blind, just take it down there and set it
Yeah,
up.
but I feel like it's harder in a ground blind.
It is.
Them
They're
fucking
right on
deer,
top of you.
Yeah, and them deer ain't stupid, man. Like, I went ground blind one time, and I watched a buck stare at me, and he walked at me, and he knew I was there. He's like, something ain't right, and I can tell. And he wouldn't come near me, man, and I was mad, dude. I'm like, this motherfucker knows I'm here, he's staring at me. I can feel him staring into my soul, and I don't know what to do. And I hate blind hunting, dude. I remember one time my dad took me out for the first time.
Or just get a climber.
Dude, yeah.
That's what I got. I got a climber.
We were in one of them double man, and the fucking wind picked up, and the strap broke around the tree, and we started wrapping around the tree. My dad fucking panicked. He never went hunt again.
Yeah.
We got home. He sold all of his shit. You go by your damn self. Never taking you. And I'm like, that sucks. So then I got in with Justin and Josh Bennett. Remember that? They took me hunting a lot. Man. That's where I learned everything. But I love some hunting, man. I love some deer jerky.
Oh man.
Yeah, me too.
We just had a discussion about the girls wanting to go hunting, but Zach said we can't take Riley because she'll yell as soon as he goes to shoot it or something.
She likes animals. She'd be like, run, man!
He's coming!
Yeah, I never thought about Declan's never really asked, but I never really brought it up.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of hard to though. Like, I Hey, you want to go shoot a deer?
Yeah.
Like, how do you explain that? Even if it can happen.
If they're not around and don't know it, you know,
Right,
I mean,
and
some
especially-
families,
right.
that's all they do is hunt fish.
Right,
stuff
especially
like
at his
that.
age too. Like, you know damn well my 7-year-old ain't gonna fucking shoot a 12 gauge. It ain't happening. I know how it feels on my shoulder. He's gonna put him on his ass.
I did. I think I was 12 when I shot mine.
Yeah?
It knocked me down.
Right, I still said it's not gonna fucking happen. Them guys that take their kids for kids hunting just so they can have another excuse to shoot another deer.
Yeah.
Oh, my son shot an 18 point today. Right. How old is he? He's 4.5.
Yeah.
He's still sucking on a
Throw him
BB.
out of the fucking
I
tree stand.
I see it all the time. It drives me nuts. Or them pushers on the first day of fucking gun season.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, I just go out there and sit and let them push
Right,
me right
yeah,
to
push
me.
him right to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you in the leg when he get near me.
Shoot you in the leg.
Shoot him in the leg. Bam! Well, yeah, I mean,
Other than that, I guess, guys, I just trying to race the rest of the year and finish the best I can in points and win me a couple races, maybe.
Where do
You
you
ever
sit
get-
in points?
I think I'm 5th
Really?
at Fremont, 6th in AFCS. I don't know what I'm at. I think I'm like 15th at Attica. I think, but I've missed like 4 races probably over there. So,
Matt, what's your favorite racetrack to race?
oh, Fremont. Well, I'm saying that them 2 tracks, Fremont and Attica, is really the only 2 tracks I've raced a lot on. You know what I mean? I like Lima. I like going other places. I loved Eldora, loved Lima, loved Finley.
What's
But
one
there's
race-
something about Fremont, guys. I don't know what it is. I like Fremont.
What's
Yeah.
one racetrack if you could go race at, you'd go to that you haven't gone to yet?
That I ain't going to yet,
Yeah.
like Knoxville or
Ooh,
something like
Knoxville?
that, or Knoxville or somewhere like PA or something. I've never been over to PA or nothing like that.
Okay.
I mean, I've been there to watch some races. I went like Bobby ran like Tri City back in the day as a kid working on his race car
Right.
and stuff. I think we went there racing one time.
I got
but-
to Knoxville one time. There was nobody racing, but my aunt lived in Melcher, Dallas, which is like 15 minutes away from Knoxville. And I got to go to the thing and see a track, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, she's been there a lot. Like I said, I've never even been there, but I'd like to race her. That'd be cool.
I've been to Eldora, never got to watch the race though.
Race
I had to
her.
take my cousin's camper there and drop it off and come back home because I had to go to work the next day. So, I mean, Declan's the first one to run Eldora. I'll tell you that. That's
You guys
That's
would
my
go to
first time
Florida
being there.
Winter Nationals, but never got to
Yeah.
race.
Oh yeah, I never got to race her, but yeah, Shirley Kears. I'm trying to think what year that was. That was in one of my moments of me trying to get better and people
Okay.
trying to help me. And Shirley Kears and them, they sponsored us, and obviously she loved me to death. She did. She took me to help, to help me out. She took me to Florida. I had to go down there and help her with the selling parts, and I helped her with she had a big trailer just full of tires, like she sold tires, so I was
Okay.
helping her do all that, but so she would pay my way in and pay, you know what I mean? So I went down there, and yeah, it was fun. We stayed at
Jack's.
name was Captain Jack, yeah, and her brother was there. He remembers it, and that was a fun place. We stayed there for like 4. That was for Volusia. It's down in Tampa, or not
Okay.
Volusia, East Bay.
East Bay.
East Bay, yeah, it was
Did
East
they
Bay.
shut down? I heard they were shut down this year. This was their last race in the beginning of the year.
But I don't know.
I
But
heard they
anyways,
sold it.
we went there. We went to Volusia first, then East Bay, and we stayed at Captain Jack's. And it was my 21st birthday. And like I
And
said,
it's bad news they're on a non-birthday.
Oh, man.
and her brother was there with me. I know he remembers that night. But anyways, it was a good night. But Florida was fun. That was she tried helping me out, and we, like I said, learned how to play cards down there. Play 31 down there.
What the hell's that?
This game they play down there called 31. I don't know. I don't know how to play it anymore, but yeah. But after the Volusia and East Bay and stuff, I think we hit Georgia on the way down first to relieve Mark and Mickey, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then we hit the rest of that up. But yeah, I miss them guys a lot, Shirley and Mark and Mickey and them guys. They used to help us out a lot, and I know a lot of other people miss them too. You know
Right.
what I mean?
I'm sure, yeah.
I just wanted to put a shout out to
Yeah,
the Kears
I
and
mean,
them guys.
oh yeah, they were good people.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to go all the time and get all the parts.
Yeah.
It sucks they closed down, but I mean, time and stuff.
They had a good.
Right, they had a good,
long,
very good
yeah,
long
very
run.
long time.
Well, yeah, I always want to go to. I want to go to Fairbury.
Never been there.
I would love to go there. But I like them like the
Different track.
modifieds.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I never
I want to
been
go see
there.
some different racing. Like
Yeah.
I grew up watching sprint cars and dirt trucks and
Yeah.
some late models. I want to see something different. Four bangers.
I like to drive one of them big block modifieds.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
That
pretty
Ginger
cool.
Billy guy does that.
Or even a late model like we was talking about.
I had one.
I'd drive one of them even too.
I had a late model in my garage for like
Late models to me are just so big.
couple weeks.
Bulky.
They're big, but I'm telling you, that thing's probably, especially a nice one. You know what I mean? One of the
If
nice.
Deck would ever
nice
tell me
ones.
he was done racing, I would buy just to go run the Steel Box Series just one time. Just run a late model one time and then be chill. But I don't know, jet ski something, call my name more than
Yeah,
anything. I don't know, I just like racing too much, man. I've been racing forever. My grandpa's in the Hall of Fame, and it's there.
it's
I don't know
it's
why.
in the blood.
Yeah. My dad
So
fucking
what
hates it.
So you're third generation. You
Yeah.
say your grandpa.
Yeah,
Me
my
too.
gra- my
That's,
grandpa's
that's
in
what
it.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Third generation.
I wish I would have got to win something, but whatever. I got the crowd to cheer for me for taking my clothes off. And losing a front tire down the front stretch.
You did?
Oh yeah, dude. Was it last year? Or the year before? I don't remember when, but I was beating the shit out of Caleb Shern down the front stretch, and my fucking front tire snapped off, and fucking rolled down the front stretch, and everybody's cheering for my front tire to keep going. And I got in the back of my truck, took my thing off, and I'm like, go, go, go! And everybody's all like, yeah! And I'm like, I can suck, and the whole crowd loves me.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but
I can suck in the whole crowd.
Dude, my thing is just the kids, dude. I mean, the kids love the race car. I mean, obviously it's pink. But I mean, I just want to have a good time. I don't give a shit. I sucked. I knew what I did. I was there to have fun. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. But
You look good doing it though. That truck
Oh,
was
yeah,
pretty
right.
nice.
it was. I mean, all my shit looked nice. Even when it's upside down. Thanks, Pat. Upside down and I don't know. Front stretch wall. I destroyed James Goring's dirt truck. Destroyed that thing. Destroyed it. The whole motor was beside me when I was done.
Holy crap!
I hit that wall so hard in the front stretch wall. I was turning down. I was on the bottom. I was turning. The fucking steering snapped. And right to the wall.
Oh,
Went
man.
full throttle, man.
Mm.
I got done. I looked down. The motor's right there. I can pull the spark plug out. I'm like, that good. Bent the whole steering car out of the car. It's sucked.
That's bad.
I laid in bed for like 2 weeks after that. I didn't move.
When I crashed that Finley, it was kind of like that. The whole front half was gone. It was just me sitting in the race car, and that was the only thing left of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
What-
that.
That was fast track.
Would that
It
be your
was
worst?
big.
Would that be your worst crash?
That was probably my worst crash. Yeah, it knocked me out. I think I broke my collarbone. I woke up. I remember there was like 10 people standing around the race car. Don't move. Don't move. Just sit there. Don't move. I was okay. Though.
Right.
I was okay, but
That's wild.
yeah, I took a nasty right there.
Yeah, I remember when you brought up Jake Trevino earlier. I remember when he hung it up in the fence at Fremont.
Okay.
Them days.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
That's my buddy. We grew up racing. He's on some of them collage pictures we got. She made up for us over
He was a
there.
good kid. I hung out with
Yeah.
him and Garrett Brink,
Okay.
right? Yeah, Brink and Eric
That's my buddy.
Sherman.
He used to race go karts with
Yep.
us.
So yeah,
Who else did you say? Who else? I didn't hear you say
there
that.
would have been Garrett Brink, Trevino,
I thought you said something.
Eric. What the hell is Eric's last name? Eric Sherman, Nate Everhart, but Nate didn't really race. He just hung around the guys.
Yeah.
Shit. I remember when else I used to race with. But I remember racing go-karts. I was yelling for DJ Foos and Matt Foos to win.
Yep.
And my next door neighbors used to be the Wattses, Kyle and Kevin Watts.
Okay.
My cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins.
So they were DJ and Matt Foos' biggest competition. I think Kyle raced Matt and Kevin raced DJ.
Yeah, that's
and
what it was.
And that was the
Yeah.
dude. Every fucking weekend, them guys were fighting. Oh, they hated each other. It was ridiculous. But that's all I remember. It was them, and then just watching them grow up. Like I said, and Paige probably and then watching her grow up, and I'm like, hey, I raced sprint cars with her. I got a video of me running her over. I ran the because back in the day they didn't have them full bumpers.
Yeah.
And I ran the full fiberglass body,
Yeah.
and my nose hit that fucker, and she shot me right up. I ran right over, flipped, and fucking ended up in the damn middle of Little Indy, and waited for the dust to calm down to figure out what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
But I think that's the last time I seen her. I think we're done after that, because then my mom
Broke
left.
up with you?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. And then mom left her husband, and he took the go-kart with him. So, because my dad hates racing. I raced with my stepdad. I raced with my stepdad growing up. And my uncle, and then my Uncle Kenny, Oh, Kenny's the big one in racing. Austin's dad. So that's
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I like them guys.
Yeah.
They talk. They just said they talk to me a lot.
yeah. Like our family functions, and we talk about racing. My dad be like, "Shut the fuck up! Talk about racing somewhere else." And he try to split his way because Mike
Yeah.
hates it, hated it.
Yeah.
Why? Like, I don't get it, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's how we are at work. With
Yeah.
all of us, yeah. Me, like I said, there's me, DJ, and there's Sleek, AJ Sleek, and then AJ Wise works there. He works on Kelsey Ivy's car.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he works there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. But
So,
anyways,
I know-
my cousin Ben works there too, and he's into the racing too.
All right.
But we all talk
Now I
racing
know.
nonstop there.
Now that makes sense. I know where you're at. I did build Mark. I built Mark's log cabin house with John Horn.
Okay.
But yeah. Fucking cardboard. I can't really fucking work with AJ. Full chance.
That's my boss.
AJ's your boss?
I'm into. Oh wait, which one? Sleek's my boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sleek's your boss.
Wise is in maintenance. He
Okay.
works with DJ.
Okay.
Yeah, he works with DJ.
That's dumber than a box of
No,
rocks. No, I
yeah,
love it.
Sleek's my boss. He's
Fucking
in,
Sleek.
he's in two and die. We're in two and dice.
I gotta get him on the show. He
Yeah.
he used to be badass back
He
in the
was a
day.
wheeler. Yes, he was.
He was fucking good.
He
over there.
ran my grandpa's car when,
Okay.
when Bobby and them ran.
What was it, the 15?
He
Right?
He used to work on Bobby's car when Dave Foose and all them. They won championship that year. I think it was this car he ran. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he ran like 3 or 4 nights in it.
Huh.
Yeah. He ran good. Yeah, he ran good. Now his son works on Jay Kaiser's car, Cal Thomas' car.
That
Works
kid's
on
gonna-
that.
yeah.
He's learning a lot. You know, he
That-
wants to race too. So
he wants to race too,
but
I feel he's gonna be a
They're
hell of a
rolling right
wrencher,
now.
man.
oh, he,
Yeah, they're
That
rolling.
kid is on it.
yeah, he's learning a lot.
That kid don't stop, bro. Like
Yeah.
he'd definitely be the kid.
I was on iRacing earlier today, and I was doing a 360 race in
Yeah.
Knoxville. And I looked behind me in my mirror, and there's a Jay Kaiser racing car. I was like, this guy's literally my neighbor. Like, his
Nice.
shop is right next to my house. I'm like,
Nice.
that's fucking cool as fuck.
Nice. Oh, on White Street.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
Linkies, the old
Yeah, the
Linky
Linkies
shop.
Nice
Yeah.
spot.
I live
My
on
uncle
Everett.
Kenny owns
Yeah,
that. They
yeah.
rent that from.
Okay, yeah, him and TJ Michaels.
Yeah, Kenny owns that.
Small world.
Yep.
Yeah, but I wish. I mean, they've been killing the 2 kills. The fucking
Oh
double
yeah,
wheel,
they're
man.
wheelers.
That
Yeah.
dude's fucking-
Yeah, he's a wheeler.
Dude, I'm cool with that. Fucking A. Yeah. Oh, we're sure at an hour.
Nice. Oh, it's her grandpa.
Hi,
What's up,
Grandpa.
Flake?
But you got anything else you want to throw in here?
I don't think so.
I'll say
I covered a little bit of the
Yeah,
story.
you covered a
that,
lot.
that little story, that's not nothing. Like,
Hey.
if I wrote a book, I could write a book, guys. I'm
I
telling you,
get it.
I really could.
I get it.
All
Like
the
I said,
stuff I've been
it's
through.
understandable.
So I just wanted to say a little bit, just
Right.
to let people know
It
where
just-
I came from.
Right. It just sucks. Like in that situation, pretty much. I mean, it runs your life. Like you gotta, because I got online and tried to see some racing stuff about you. Because I'm like, I knew you raced and I couldn't find nothing besides everything bad about
Bad.
you.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, that's
Oh, yeah.
not right, man.
No,
Like
no,
it
no.
sucks.
Oh, I know. It's still, and honestly, it's
Still
kind of
haunts
hard.
you to this
Oh,
day.
it's still people still. I'm not even gonna mention names, but even I'm saying in racing, it's still people treat you different. It is, but it is what it is. You know, like I said, you just take it one day at a time, and you can. I do me. I don't worry about what other
Right.
people. I'm living right, doing the best I can one day at a time.
All you can do.
I don't let what people think of me bother me. You know what I mean? I
Right.
just keep doing me.
And you're living proof that you can
yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
That's
you
what I
can-
said.
you
And
can
that's
get
what.
out of that situation.
That's what I'm trying to
Right.
kind of. I'm not very good with, like I said, going places, speaking and stuff like that. But that's why I'm trying to help in the racing community.
Right.
Some of these young kids,
I
and
get it.
you know what I mean.
I mean, you
So-
could have got out of prison and went right back at it, and you
Oh,
did
definitely,
it.
no,
You
yeah,
fucking
definitely.
change your ways and do what
Yep.
you need to do.
Yep.
It's possible.
No,
And
it's
I believe in
definitely-
it.
yep,
I believe in it
definitely.
fully 100%.
Not saying it ain't hard. It is.
Oh, I know it's hard.
Or you know what I mean. It is. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's hard every day. You know
Yeah.
what I mean.
So you know, like my uncle, he's the same way. Like, he don't even like going to get-togethers and stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
if there's beer involved,
Yeah.
man, he
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Like, drives him nuts.
Hey, I do like
he starts
that.
with the beer, and then he starts. Everything else starts falling. You know.
Now who's here?
I support 100%, dude. Like I said, I know I got plenty of buddies, man. That I've heard some wild ass stories, man. Dude, I got some buddies. One, his name's Hot Sauce. He's like, last time I got high, I used McDonald's toilet bowl water. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, dude, the shit you do.
Yeah.
My other buddy, he's all like, yeah, man. He goes, I fucking smoked some meth and I hid under my bed for fucking 3 days straight, thinking the cops were out to get me. I'm like, oh, nuts.
Yeah, what's happening?
Crazy, crazy.
getting fuel from
Hey.
the '98 car.
Hey, Uncle Hobby. I want to stop over there and say what's up on the way out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But,
They're up there. Who's all up there, Adam? Just Hoppy and Bobby and them guys up? Okay. There.
Anyway, we'll have to stop there, but we'll end the show here. Thanks for
All right,
coming
guys,
on,
hey,
dude. I appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for having me, guys. Yep.
Thanks,
Hey,
you-
hey,
hey.
good luck to your guys' racing.
Yes, hey, thanks. I need it, man. I love it. But thanks, guys. We'll see you next week, man.